Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going to have a rematch against Crash, friend and fellow YouTuber from battle number 9 in Sword and Shield here. We also played quite a bit back on the prior games, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that. And we will link his YouTube channel in the video description if you guys haven't checked it out already. So there you can see I'm using the same team that I was using last time. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what he is using. So that looks to be a pretty strong team there. Definitely looks to be a Sun team of sorts. So what do I want to lead with is the question. Good question. Yeah, it's a tough one, actually. I'm not sure. He has quite a few solid lead options there, so I think we're just going to go ahead and lead. Not a lot of time left. We're going to lead with the Conkelder. Hopefully that works out. So there he is, Crash, and he is going to lead the Seismitoad. So that is definitely one of the possibilities, lead possibilities that I saw. So not sure what set this is going to be, but I think I'm just going to go for that Drain Punch right off the bat. See how much damage I can get. He's actually going to Toxic me, which is actually not great, because now I won't be able to be... my Flame Orb won't be able to burn me, but the Toxic still does activate my Guts, so that is going to do a ton of damage to this thing, take him down by about half, which is good. And then he does regain health with the Leftovers, and I'm going to take some damage from the Poison. So, thanks to the Leftovers recovery, I don't know if I can actually take him out with another one of these, and he does have some pretty potentially good switch-ins to my fighting attacks, so not 100% sure what I want to do here. I think I'm going to change it up and go for the Earthquake, hoping that he might go for the switch here, maybe catch that Dragapult with a strong attack. So he is going to go for the switch, and he's going to come in with the Dragapult. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to nail him with this Earthquake here, and we'll see how much damage that does. And that is not quite going to one-shot this thing, but that is going to do a truckload of damage, leaving it in the yellow with about a quarter, as I do take more poison damage. I am max HP, so I could probably survive any attack this thing tries to hit me with, but I don't know if I really want to do that right now. I think I'm just going to go for the switch here into the Bisharp, actually, since I do have resistance to both his stab moves. I am also max physical defense, so unfortunately I can't just Mach Punch it to take it out, since it is a ghost, obviously. But here comes the Bisharp, and he's going to Draco Meteor, so he's actually going to be a special set here. So that is probably going to hit me really hard, and it'll take me down by about half, which is good chunk, and then it does give him that harsh special attack decrease. So he definitely, I'm thinking he's probably going to want to switch here with that sharp special attack decrease, and he's probably going to predict the Sucker Punch too. So I think I'm going to make that prediction and go for the Stealth Rock to try and get those hazards up on him. So there he goes with the switch, and he's going to come in with the Torkoal. So he's going to get the Drought to turn the Sunlight Harsh there, and that is just going to freely let me get my rocks up, which is good, obviously. But although he can just Rapid Spin with the Torkoal potentially. So, not sure what I want to do here. I could stay in, but he could definitely take me out with a fire move if he chooses to go for it. So, the smart move would definitely be to switch out here. So, I think we're going to go ahead and switch into the Black Manta, the Mantine, just to play it safe. So, even if he either rapid spins or goes for a fire move, won't do much. But he's actually going to yawn. That's interesting. Yeah, that one wasn't expecting that. But okay, so essentially that means I'm going to have to switch out this turn, or else the Mantine's going to fall asleep, which would definitely not be a good thing. So, he might switch potentially as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit of a tough choice, actually. I really don't want to fall asleep here, but what do I want to come in with is the real question. I think we'll just go ahead and come in with the Arcanine here. That seems pretty safe. So we'll see what he wants to do. So I'm going to get that Intimidate to lower his attack. More than likely not going to matter. And he is going to go for the switch of his own, actually, here into the Cinderace. So he's going to not take Stealth Rock damage, actually. So, interesting. I guess that means this thing has to be the heavy-duty boots, if that's the case. Since I do still have the Stealth Rock up. So now the question becomes, I know it's heavy-duty boots, but what do I really want to do to this thing? I could probably take him out with 2 extreme speeds, but I would take an attack, and I don't know that I want to, so it's a little bit of a decision here. I might just want to switch out into something else. Yeah, I think I'm just going to switch back into the Mantine. Not much time left here. So I don't really want to take damage on Arcanine right now. And this thing would definitely do a good amount. So he's going to go for a Court Charge. That's interesting. Court Change, I should say. Okay. So I think I've never actually seen that before, but I think that actually just went ahead and put the Stealth Rock on my side of the field, which is not great, obviously. Obviously that does suck, but I think I'm just going to go for an Air Slash here now. So yeah, that definitely sucks. He's going to U-turn out. Not going to do too much damage there, but he is going to get the mandatory switch. So yeah, that definitely sucks. It caught me there with the Court Change. So he's going to come in with Seismitoad, predicting the water move. Probably has Water Absorb, so I did just go for the Air Slash. And that is going to knock this thing to about a quarter HP. So he does regain some health with the leftovers, but I should be able to take him out. I'm also going to get some health back with the leftovers. Another Air Slash should definitely do the trick here, so I think I'm just going to go for that. Not going to try to do anything else fancy. I don't want to potentially give this Seismitoad a chance to recover any farther, since it still could definitely be a problem. I hope that I outspeed, but he actually does outspeed me, so that sucks. He's going to get the Toxic on the Mantine, so I am going to be poisoned. So that's not great, but hopefully this Air Slash should take him out for that. And it is enough to get rid of the Seismitoad, so that's good. So that's going to knock him down to 5 Pokemon. I think it was probably worth it to get rid of the Seismitoad, to take the Toxic Poison on the Mantine. But we'll find out, and we'll see what he wants to bring in now. Definitely thinking about this one. So he's going to come out with the Darmanitan, actually. So, I don't really want to lose Mantine right now since it is pretty strong against a lot of his remaining Pokemon. So if he has the rock move, he could definitely take me out. So I think I want to save it. What do I switch in is the only question. I think I might just switch in the Heliolisk as fodder potentially, because he does have the rocks up, so... and most of his team actually does outspeed the Heliolisk, so I think I'm just going to choose to sack this thing off, actually. So I'm just going to do that, so I don't really want to take a risk with anything else taking a hit right now. So I'm going to come in with that, and I'm going to take the Stealth Rocks, which is going to break my Sash. He's actually just going to U-turn, and that is not quite going to be enough to take me out, but he is going to get that mandatory switch. So we'll see what he wants to bring in here. And he's going to bring the Dragapult back in, which kind of sucks. Because this thing, I'm going to take some HP from the dry skin, actually, because the sun is still up. So, I don't think there's really much of a point in doing anything cute here. I'm probably not going to survive, so I'm just going to click Dragon Pulse. This thing will outspeed me more than likely. His base speed is very high, and he's just going to U-turn again, actually, so I guess he carries U-turn on everything, apparently. But yeah, that's going to knock my Heliolisk out, dropping me to 5 Pokemon. The only good thing about this is I'm going to get the switch advantage since he has to show first here. So that's a plus. And he's going to come back in with the Cinderace. So I get to, that's going to be it for the Sunlight, fortunately. So I get to decide what I want to bring in on this thing, and I think I am just going to go with the Arcanine, since this thing will be special. The Intimidate will lower its attack, definitely, which will definitely be useful. I'm going to take the Stealth Rock damage, and I'm going to Intimidate this thing. So I am choice banned. The only question is, what do I want to lock myself into here? He still has the Dragapult, so I don't really feel comfortable necessarily locking into extreme speed. But maybe I should just do that anyway, because any other attack wouldn't be great. So, you know, I think I'm just going to do that, and then if he does U-turn, I'll just switch. So we're going to hit him with a Choice Band, Extreme Speed, Max Attack, and that is going to take this thing down by about 2/3, which is nice. But then he is going to U-turn again to get some more chip damage on me, and he's going to go for a switch here, and we'll see what he wants to bring in. And he's going to bring the Darmanitan in, so that's not great. This Darmanitan definitely has the makings to be a real problem here for my team. So he could definitely go for a rock move here, and that would be awful. He could just U-turn again. That wouldn't be good. I think I'm just going to go for the switch into... So I am locked into the extreme speed, so I want to get out. I'm going to switch into the Conkeldurr and hope that he wants to go for the rock move here. Take the rock damage. He's just going to go for a superpower. So that is going to do a truckload of damage there. Is going to cut his attack and defense, which is good. And then I'm going to take more damage from the poison. So actually after that attack drop, I don't know. He might be Choice Scarf. So I don't know if he's going to want to switch here or not. This is actually kind of a critical decision on my side, what I want to do, because if he tries to switch back in with that Dragapult, this is going to be bad news for me. So I think I'm just going to play it safe and Earthquake, actually, and hopefully he is okay. He's going to superpower again, and hopefully it... Yes! Not quite enough to take me out. Thank God. I'd get that epic HP, 3 HP survive there. Gonna nail him with an Earthquake here, and that is gonna blow the Darmanitan away. Thankfully, that's a huge threat out of the way. So that's gonna knock him down to 4 Pokemon. Then the poison damage is gonna take me out as well. So that will knock me down to 4 Pokemon. So tied up at 4 apiece, double down. Both get a blind switch in here. So the question is, what do I want to switch in? And I think I want to go for the... I don't know. This could go a couple different ways, but I think I want to go with the Mantine, actually. So he's going to go with Torkoal to reset the sun, so that's fine. And I'm going to go with Mantine, so I'm going to take the Stealth Rock damage, and he's going to get the Drought to reset the sun. So he still has the Cinderace, the Venusaur, and the Dragapult that he could potentially switch into. So I could just roost up here. So I think I might just do that, actually. Yeah, because I want to try and hopefully stay as healthy as I can. So I'm just going to roost up here. And he probably won't stay in, and even if he does, I'll get to restore my HP. So I actually outspeed him. He does stay in. So I'm going to roost up to full HP, and he is going to Lava Plume in return. That's interesting. So that's not going to do anything to me since I am max special defense. So I am going to get the leftovers recovery and then take some poison damage. So this time around, I think I might just go for the Hydro Pump. So he might, I don't think he's going to want to stay in though, but hopefully I can nail something with this thing. Now he's going to switch, and he's going to switch into the Venusaur. So I probably should just Air Slashed, but I was hoping you would want to stay in again. So I'm going to hit this thing with a Hydro Pump, and that is going to do like nothing. So I'm going to regain some more HP with the leftovers, and the toxic damage is going to be racking up a little bit here. But I think I can stay in for one more turn and go for an Air Slash just to see what he wants to do, because I don't really want to switch right now. He's going to go for a Growth. That's interesting. So he's going to get that attack and attack and special attack increase. So that's not good because the sun was up. But the Air Slash going to knock this thing into the yellow with about a quarter, so that's good. And then I'm going to regain more HP with the leftovers and take more damage from this poison. So he is probably going to attack me this turn, I would imagine. So not 100% sure how I want to handle that. He could Dynamax too. I don't know. I kind of want to keep this thing around, but... This is not actually a great situation for me. He's gonna attack me, I'm pretty sure, but it might just come to me having to sack something, but I kind of need everything, so this is not good. Crap. It's out of time. Just gonna sack the Bisharp. So I'm gonna take that damage, and oh, he's gonna go for a Giga Drain actually, and that it is gonna actually finish me off, which sucks. So that'll put him up pretty far, about third, and then he's gonna take some damage from Life Orb, I believe. So not a great situation here. From that range, I don't even know if an Extreme Speed from Arcanine could take this thing out. But I think it's got to be now or never if I want to try and make something happen. So I think I'm going to come in with my Orbeetle, and I take the Rocks damage and show me the Life Orb. Doesn't matter. So I think it's going to be time to Dynamax maybe here. well, I think I have to do that to hopefully survive an attack, and it looks like we're running out of time here, so that sucks. So we're going to go for into the special Gigantamax Orbeetle here. And he's definitely going to outspeed me. He is going to Weather Ball me, and Jesus, that's just going to one-shot me. Yikes. So yeah, this thing gets Weather Ball now. I kind of didn't even know that. Well, that sucks. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be a wrap for me. I mean, I can come in with Arcanine here and take the Stealth Rock damage and get the Intimidate. And the game's almost over, so that sucks. Gonna go in Extreme Speed. And hopefully it's Choice Band, so it should take him out for sure, and it does. So it looks like the game's almost over here. Yeah. So we're going to get one more turn in, I think. I have to switch out because I am Choice Band locked into the Extreme Speed. So I'm going to switch to the Mantine. And I'm going to take the Stealth Rock damage there. And he's going to Draco Meteor. And I might not survive this, probably. Oop, no, I do survive with 12 HP in the red. And that's going to give him the special attack drop. And time is up. And so the game at this point is over, unfortunately. So the timer got us there, although I think we would have lost anyway. So that's going to be a 2-3 loss to Crash right there for us. So yeah, unfortunately, time did run out, but it kind of is what it is, you know. But the time limit. This is not the first time, actually the third time that the timer has become a factor in our games. Although in this one it didn't really matter, I don't think, in the sense that it looks like he probably would have had the game won anyway. But yeah, so good game there, hard-fought game there. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.